Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. And already we're underway here. That is lovely. Figo, not one to pass up the chance to run up the defence. He loves those duels.
Well, you can't grumble when a player at least tries to make something happen.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And he lines up a cross.
When it's delivered early like that, defenders just can't get themselves set.
Now it's Lukaku. Figo. Now can he find a finish? There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. 2022, the year Lionel Messi reached his point of fulfilment.
The jewel in the crown, Peter.
And I wonder, Jim, watching it in Qatar, when you first got the feeling he was going to go all the way?
Well, I would say the game against Croatia, a goal and an assist against a team that had humiliated Argentina 4 years previously, and that 2022 tournament got off to the worst possible start. In a way, that made the end result even greater.
Felt like fate in a way.
Absolutely.
Nicely aimed pass. Now that looks a decent ball. Gently done. Spread out to the left. And there's green grass ahead of him. Haaland. Can he finish? Goal! The breakthrough strike. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
Vietnam are in front now, the game's only goal.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
And they're not going to make any further progress now. And he's on a charge. Oh, that's neat. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. That's a lovely, neat pass. Threads one in. Knocks it into space. Now there's charge, surely! It's in! And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Yeah, great movement and great use of space to get on the end of the pass, and that pretty much did it.
Manchester United grab the equaliser and we're all square.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly.
Rijkaard. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. And that is as far as they're going to go. Figo. Now it's Haaland. Manchester United trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game, because you try and absorb in numbers defensively, and then you look to him.
And it's Lukaku. Tries a shot! Sticks it away! And they've got their lead back. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
Vietnam take the lead. Perez is onto it in a flash. Cannavaro. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. Now it's Haaland. Conte. Strong challenge. That could leave a mark. Oh, strongly challenged there. Perez. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Lukaku. Oh, that's a key interception. Conte. Now it's Darwin. Now it's Batistuta. And this is Perez.
Such good technique.
Now it's Batistuta. And that should get the job done. Now Gilberto Silva. Rijkaard. Aims beyond the defence.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Nunez receives it in a good position here. Well, that's been cut out, well played. And it's Conte. Nunez. Now it's Batistuta. And the whistle goes for half-time. That was a very watchable and entertaining half of football, and it's fair to say that both teams have played their part. And neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half this.
They're ahead, Peter, but they can't afford to get too complacent. They need to go with the same intensity and tempo they showed in getting both the goals. Try to get another now and establish that 2-goal cushion early in the second half.
Very little in it. The score at half-time is 2-1. And we're already back up and running after half-time. Now it's Darwin. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Now it's Lukaku. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Chance for a shot! And he's there to belt it away. Conte. Now it's Darwin. Oh, easy pickings there. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, this looks sharp. It's a pretty loose pass. Swung over. Collier. This looks promising. No, that's been intercepted. Perez.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Spread it left. And he's being shifted off it.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
And he was there to get a vital touch.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Now it's Haaland. It's played through for him. And the counter is on. Nicely shaped ball. And he was quick to react. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
They're trying everything to subdue him here.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now.
Figo. And he's had it nicked away. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Over to the left. Oh, well measured. There's the shot! It's a loose ball. In for the pieces! So, third corner of the game. And now they can spring out of defence. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Tries to play it through. Now that's well seen too. Could move up a gear here. Great vision. Haaland unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. He's in a great position here. He's having a shot! And that would have been game, set and match.
Makelele really can't believe it. He let the opposition off the hook there, and he knows it all too well.
Substitution on the field. Number 15.
So, time for changes
Erling
on both
Haaland.
sides, actually.
Number 4. Jan Koller. Number 20.
Unrelenting,
Lukaku.
uncompromising pressure on him.
Number 21.
Gilberto Silva.
Figo. Number 2. Makelele.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Number 6. Suarez. Number 14.
Manchester United needed that. They really needed it.
Mitoma.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Tries to pass it through. Rummenigge. Oh, shooting chance! So the lead now is 2.
Yeah, I can't think of a better time, Peter, to get that 2-goal cushion. That, for me, should be decisive.
He's picked his way through. Rummenigge with the cross. And that's been repelled. So what can they make of this? Lovely pass, but can he get there? He's found a way through. Cavani with the delivery. Nice and easy for the goalkeeper. Can he spark a counter here? Bergomi. Rummenigge is firing after that one. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Now it's Cruyff. Rijkaard.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Now it's Raul. Can he get on the end of this? And there goes the final whistle. What a satisfying performance. A performance at times of determination and occasionally magic. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here.
Hello,
A
everybody,
clear
and
night,
welcome
all
to
the
today's
ingredients
match.
for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. Well, I'm Peter Drury, and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. And already we're underway here. And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. Lukaku.
We've not seen too many players better than Gilberto Silva at what he does, Peter.
A terrific shield for the defence, isn't he? He just seemed to always be there without especially being noticed.
Yeah, that's very true. One of the most understated players in the side due to his harrying and winning the ball back. Jobs not always appreciated, but have to be done.
Yeah, a shining example for anyone who aspires to play in his sort of position. Perez could move up a gear here. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Keeper's got good distance on that. Now it's Messi. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Neither side especially adventurous early on. Can he spark a counter here? Knocks it into space. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
That has been cut short. It's a good ball out wide. And it's Lukaku. And here's Haaland. Van Bouten wins the duel this time. Oh, he's caught him there. It's a free kick. Yellow or red? It is red. Vietnam are down to 10 men. Van Dijk spots it and intercepts. Thuram. Thuram is there to clear. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
That's very neat. And this is Figo. He is just caressing the ball. Yeah, he's offering an apology for that. He needed to deliver a better ball. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Can he get it through? Driven forward. It's just beyond his reach. That's a sharp pass. He can run onto that. A header! Goal! Manchester United! It was wonderfully efficient.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
A 1-0 lead established.
This is the perfect example of how to play with a man advantage. Move the opposition from side to side, wear them down, deserve goal.
Van Bouten gets rid without sophistication. He's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. Oh, can he get onto this? That has ended up in no man's land.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
He's in space and looking for options. Cross. Oh, smashing header! It's in! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Look, that's one of the first things you learn, whether you're a striker or not. Just anticipate a goalkeeping parry or spillage, and sometimes you'll get lucky, it'll come your way.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Figo. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Is there any support? He might not need it. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. And they'll start all over again with the goalkeeper. There could be trouble here. Cannavaro. Now it's Perez. That'll be a throw-in. Perez. Batistuta. Haaland. And this is Lukaku. Now, can they get him away? Lukaku. He's through. Now is he in? Shot at goal! He scores! With half-time at hand. Perfect timing.
There will be 1 minute added time.
That was easy. Almost too easy.
Yeah, I'd rather praise the scorer than criticise the defence here. He stepped forth and conquered.
We have got ourselves a game here. And the first 45 minutes are up. So, engaging and still right on edge. Plenty of signs to suggest this will turn out to be a really good one. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Vietnam are very much up against it, and that's given the manager a real headache as to how to get his players to regain focus during half-time. He's going to have to get amongst the players and really lift them to produce something close to the best football if they're going to salvage this.
Here we go again.
Vietnam can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing. Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Oh, it's Batistuta. Oh, he's bustling. Batistuta! Goal! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. And that really is so impressive. Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Well, this is nothing less than they deserve, Peter. They're in the driving seat now.
Manchester United finding their passes. Koller looks to get on the end of this. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. And that was very necessary. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
No, that's been intercepted. Dixon, that's a lovely, neat pass. Dixon. That's a sharp pass. Great defending, strong and determined. Dixon. Edmilson. And it's gone back to the keeper. Koller. He is being harried and hassled.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline.
Koller. Nicely weighted ball. He has a look up, and it's played in. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Substitution on the field. Number 21, Figo. Number 15,
Cannavaro.
Erling Haaland. Number
Nunez
4,
chasing after it.
Jan Koller.
There were better
Number
options before the
20,
ball was lost. Easy to
Lukaku.
save from up here, I know.
Number 8,
Mateus.
Rijkaard.
Oh, well
Coming
played.
on the field,
Cleared
number
without
11,
complication.
Mitoma.
He's had it taken
18,
off him.
Karl-Heinz
Conte,
Rummenigge.
always on the
Number
lookout
6,
for any signs of danger.
Suarez. Number 14, Johan Cruyff.
Now it's Darwin.
Number 19,
Played out to the
Matthäus.
right. Messi, and he's cut it out. Rummenigge. Mateus. Perez. Looking for options for movement. Shapes to shoot! And it's there! And they are cruising away. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. So now the difference is 3. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Conte, excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Rummenigge. Rummenigge showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Oh, that's an excellent interception. Van Dijk gets it clear. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball. This is the time you need that pace.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Looking for the run, and he's picked out the run. Nunez was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Looking here to chip it through. And he was quick to react. Rummenigge. He's in plenty of space here. He's shifting through the gears. He gets big. Now, how often do you see that?
Two added minutes has been indicated.
Two minutes to be added on. And here's Batistuta. And that will be it. Well, that was thrilling. A game of champs and chumps. The winners were so good at times. A side that can and will trouble more or less everyone.
I'm afraid
Vietnam
to tell you that
really
we're
did
expecting
suffer for
traffic
their
to be
lack of
heavy after
numbers
the
here.
final whistle
Well, to be
today.
perfectly honest, Peter, it was hard to see any other outcome. Ruthless opponents who were intent on exploiting their very obvious advantage.
So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom and to wish you all a very good evening. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very
Hello,
nicely
everybody,
here.
and welcome to
Gorgeous,
today's
gorgeous
match.
evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. And as you can see, we've already started. Terrific header! And he'll shoot here! They've scored!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
Right place, right time, and a fine instinctive finish.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
Manchester United are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Goes for a shot! It's a goal! And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
Really tidily gathered, and ultimately a more than tidy finish.
Well, so often it comes down to that quality on the final pass, and we've got it here, Peter. The defence might want to have a good look at themselves as to how they let it happen.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop, just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff.
And now they can spring out of defence. Played in, back in once, he's got tall. Firm header just off target.
And he did so well to get himself there. What a good effort.
Not the most accurate pass. Figo. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Conte, Messi, he's being urged to shoot. And that has been clubbed away and smartly reclaimed. Spread out to the left. Great vision. That's a shade optimistic. Long ball by the goalkeeper. Ball is over the line. Van Bouten. Oh, can he get onto this? And he's intervened well there. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. He's on it, can he get away? He is starved of space and time. Nunez might just make this.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Nunez! And here's Batistuta. Stood up well to him there. Now it's Messi. Perez. Shapes to shoot! He's missed, but not by that far.
Messi certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
Engages and forces him off the ball. And it's Perez. Now, can they get him away? Batistuta has it out wide and in space. This is a chance for a shot! Lukaku, he steps in, and that's the end of that. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Lukaku showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Well, they've got it again. Messi. Messi has got himself a free kick. Gilberto Silva, and that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Figo. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Now what about... It's a mighty effort! Another fruitless header.
Vietnam really need to convert one of these chances now. This service is good, but the finishing is pretty wasteful.
And Dijk does really well to win the ball there. Well, there's your danger man, a title that is entirely justified. He's shifting through the... A header! No mistake! And they get themselves in front! And that'll be the last act of the first half. So, engaging and still right on edge. Plenty of signs to suggest this will turn out to be a really good one. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half.
Well, it's a lead that's by no means convincing. The manager can't go too easy on his players here. I think they need to re-establish that focus and try to lift the purpose again. They want a good start to the second half.
Vietnam are up by the odd goal in 3, just about shading things at the break. And we are already promptly back underway. No reported change to either side during the break. Rijkaard. Haaland. Looking tidy in possession here. Now there's a fine ball. Figo crosses. Perez.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Makalele. Oh, that's a fine interception. Gilberto Silva. And that's been won straight back.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Oh, that's fabulous. Swings it, climbs up big!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And that has left him in a heap. Can he get on the end of this? Looking to play him in. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Gilberto Silva, oh, well measured. Thuram kept his eye on it, and he's there. Oh, he's been caught on it here! Gone behind for a goal kick. Koller under intense pressure.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Darwin. Edmilson. Messi, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory.
Manchester United really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
They're coming again and again.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
It is a corner.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Takes a shot! Oh, the ball's run loose here. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Gilberto Silva. Messi. Manchester United finding their passes. Thuram. And the pass is intercepted. Perez. And it's Conte. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked.
Oh, smashing header! He scores! Again, we are level. What a contest!
Oh, what a fabulous game this is. It just keeps getting better and better.
No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
And now he has two. So all square, and not for the first time.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant. Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Figo. Fired deep to... Up he goes! It's loose now and they want to get it back. And he's quick to get it clear again. Pinches it off him. And he's managed to get free. Takes aim and crosses. Defending of the desperate variety.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
It's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. And this is Lukaku. Really didn't have enough to concern the defence. Manchester United ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Oh, good take in a good area. Haaland demonstrating his defensive quality there.
Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer, and quickly.
Played out to the left flank. Makaleli. And that's that. So it's ended all square, both sides showing battling qualities and neither willing to give in. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Listen, the more this game went on, a draw was always likely to be on the card. So overall, I don't think anyone will be complaining too much about what they've got.
Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me and to wish you all a very good evening.